What's up, guys? Welcome to my garage. Today I got a little project I'm going to start. I got an idea for making an offset barbecue smoker. So I got a bunch of leftover plates and flat bar from making this table, and I'm going to use the propane tank grill that I made a video of a few years ago for the Firebox on this thing. So stick around and I'll take you through the process. So I got a general layout for what I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut this in half. Cut these two parts here for the end. Got my little spacing here for the kerf on the plas. And this is going to be kind of the general shape of the end on both sides. So it's going to be kind of hexagonal with some 4-inch flat bar here and 4-inch flat bar here. I know it sounds like it's probably pretty heavy or you would do something else, but keep in mind this is what I have laying around. So here we go. So I got most of the parts cut for bottom and the top. That's going to be for the sides that I got clamped together. Obviously need a new electrode for that plas because those cuts look pretty hammered, but I'll fix them later. Alright guys, we got day 2 out here, and battery died last night when I was working on it still. So I got a handle kind of tacked up. It's like an old curtain rod that I had laying around, and I got 2 big weld-on hinges fit up. Everything is obviously just tacked right now. So today kind of my plan is to make the little smoke box right here. And out in my backyard I've got the old propane tank grill I made a video on a few years back. That's what we're going to cut off that chimney and use the propane tank part for the firebox. So that's what we're going to do today. I got it pretty well squared up to it. I think what I'm going to do is open it up and throw a couple of tacks in it. That way I can open the hatch up and then just cut it with the pliers inside. And then I think we're going to start working on some legs here pretty soon. So I got a general layout of kind of how I want the legs to be. Kind of angled down like this with wheels on one side, or caster wheels, and then these ones on the other side, so I can still move it around a little bit. So find the angles, cut some parts. That was basically what the legs are going to look like. So I made a little fixture, tacked down to the table, make sure both sides are about exactly the same. I'm going to put a part going across here. I've got an extra piece of 3x3. I think that's what I'm going to use there. And then after I get them all tacked up pretty good, I'm going to get the drill here kind of suspended up off a chain claw and lower it down on the legs and see how it looks. So yesterday I got everything welded out. So all these seams are totally welded. There's still a little bit more cleanup I gotta do on it. Some of the edges feel like this one down here feels a little bit sharp still. So I gotta do that. And today I need to make the smokestack. I've been looking at other pictures of like the real nice offset smokers, and they've got kind of a little like funnel thing that they make to kind of help draw the smoke out rather than just putting the smokestack right on the side. So I got this chunk of stainless steel. It was off the old one. I'm gonna cut it right there at the miter and then weld that right on top of the little funnel. So here's kind of what the general shape of it's going to be. I got a bunch of these little 4-inch chunks of flat bar scrap, 1 inch in, have a 4-inch center, have another chunk of 4-inch flat bar here, weld the pipe, and then I got the 2-inch flat bar, so it's going to be 2 inches high. So that's the top and the bottom and the side. So I'm going to get cutting and fit it up. for an old piece of stainless that's been in the backyard for a few years, not bad. Alright, so I made up a little fixture here on my table for making the grill grate, and I got it all spaced out. I got the sidebars locked in kind of with these flat bar and the angle, so that whenever I put the next piece in, I just put the spacer, move it over, click the magnet, tack, and then move down the line. And stainless steel, once you start tacking on the top of it, obviously it wants to distort and go up like that. So I got this little guy where I can clamp it here and clamp it there as I move down, help keep everything flat. Then after I finish it up, I'm going to have to kind of contour the bars a little bit to kind of go with the deflection or warpage that's on the front and the back of the grill itself going through here. I tried to straighten it out pretty good, and it's not bad, but it's definitely slimmer in the middle than it is right here on the outside. So before I get into all that, I got to wipe all these parts down with acetone, and then I'm going to load them into my drill and run a Scotch-Brite down them to clean them all up real good. And then before I use them for food, I'll probably run it through the dishwasher and make sure it's all, you know, all the grease and all the whatever's off of it. So, here we go. Yeah, I got those all finished. Cut them into 3 different chunks here in case I want to do like indirect grilling or something. I could pull these off. I could put more charcoal in over here. It's getting to be about it. Other than throwing a coat of black paint on it. And made a little baffle here, got an opening here. This was another drop that I already had. Got to be cut a little bit short to get it past the angles in here, but like that should help keep the air moving through there. Alright, so I did kind of a trial run with this thing, making rack spare ribs, and it turned out pretty good. But I think one problem I got is a fatal flaw that's pretty obvious now that I think about it. The way that my Firebox here, the way I attached it, because of how it slopes down, I'm not getting a good draft going all the way up and out. So I'm going to cut this off and make a new one out of some plate right here with a door down on the bottom, and hopefully that'll work better. But so far it did work pretty good. It's just not as good as I think it should be. So we're gonna make a new Firebox. So I got the plate right here. I got some flat bar and some tube for making a hinge for the door, and I'm going to put a door on the top so it opens up. I get stuff in there. Alright, so here's a refined, revised Firebox. 10-inch flat bar, 4-inch flat bar, 2-inch flat bar. You know,
I ordered some 10-inch pieces and had the rest of it kind of laying around. So I got a nice top. Open that up, fill it all up with charcoal. And then I got a door down here with a little damper. This, I think it's going to work way better than what I had going before. So I'm going to throw a quick little coat of flat black on it and we'll call this a day. What up, guys? So I finally got my smoker finished. I'm waiting on the thermometer gauges for a while. So I've been working on this, I don't know, for a weekend and a couple weeks, I guess. So I did a revised Firebox on it a couple days ago, just doing the first burn in it right now. Got the gauges. This one's reading over 360, something like that. This one's definitely a lot lower. You see it's got good clean smoke coming out of it. Got the digital readout right here showing. Anyway, so I put a counterweight on it and I filled it up with like sandbox sand, so it's pretty light when you lift the door up, but after you get it past the balance point it gets pretty heavy. Stainless steel smokestack off the old grill that I had. Made one of these cool little funnel system kind of collector looking deal. Got the Firebox. Made hinges out of flat bar or round bar and tube, kind of like what everybody else is doing rather than the manufactured style. It's got a good coal bed down in there. So I did for my door here, got kind of a barn door latch right there. Got the damper. I think all the paint's making it seal shut. Or I got crud in it. Anyway, got a grease trap down here with a ball valve on it. I have cooked one set of ribs in here already with the old Firebox, with the propane tank grill Firebox. So this one, I think at this point it's pretty well done. I'm really happy with it, and I don't know, next weekend's my birthday and I'm planning on having some people over and make a couple of racks of spare ribs on this thing and see what everybody thinks. Well, see you guys later.